God. Then I remember the kind of sock I had in my shoe. Oh my God. Then I took out my sock. I was like, okay, can I not just take out my shoe? Then I was like, can I not just take off my socks as well? They're like, no, you have to put on your sock when you're going in. Then I had to wear back that sock. I was walking like... Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dora Martin, and in case you're joining me for the first time, thank you for stopping by. I hope you do stay. So yes, we have a lot of beautiful content coming, so please, if you do like this kind of content, do subscribe, because there is definitely more coming from me. Yes, anyway guys, thank you for joining, and I hope you do enjoy this video. On today's video, we will be talking about 10 things I wish I knew about Sweden before moving to Sweden. Like you all know, I'm a Cameroonian staying in Sweden. I've been staying in Sweden for 10 years now. Plus years. 10 plus years. Anyways, guys, I've been staying in Sweden, and as a foreigner or as an immigrant, guys, there were a lot of things that did happen to me that I wished didn't. It was a learning. Sometimes, believe you me, you want to avoid some certain embarrassment, guys. Embarrassment. When I say embarrassment, some of these things are not really embarrassing. They were just some things that are good to know as an information before moving to a new country. Other things, because I didn't know them, I found myself in embarrassing situations. So yes, let's start this video. 10 things I wish I knew about Sweden before moving to Sweden. First is the Swedish weather. Guys, I knew about the Swedish weather before moving into Sweden, or for moving to Sweden, guys. The Swedish weather, it's crazy. Guys, we have short summer and very long winter. Our summer takes like 3 months and is bam, done. Then when the fall comes and winter comes in, oh my goodness, 6 months of just darkness. So yes, that's the Swedish weather for you. You want to know about the Swedish weather, so you're ready. I moved to Sweden during the summer, June to be precise, June month, sun up, and they picked me up from the airport. I think I landed like 9 something in the morning at Arlanda airport. They picked me up. We got to the house like 3, because I didn't stay. I wasn't staying in Arlanda airport. Is in Stockholm. That's the capital of Sweden. But we weren't staying in Stockholm, so we had to drive to the town where we're staying at. It was like a 1 hour away. And guys, we got home. You know, some people came home to visit, and time passed. Then later on, they were telling me, Dora, go and get ready to, won't you get ready to go to bed? Because I was just sitting, you know, very energetic. I don't know, maybe it was a jet lag or something, I don't know. But I was so energetic, I didn't feel sleepy or anything. I was just sitting, and they're like, aren't you going to get ready for bed? I'm like, get ready for bed? It's still daytime outside. Hello, how am I getting ready for bed when, like, daytime? They were like, look at the clock. When I looked at the clock, I was like, the time was 11 p.m. in the night, guys. I was like, what? 11 p.m. in the night, and it's still sunny or daylight outside? They were like, yes. I was so shocked. I was like, I have to call my sister to tell her that it's 11 p.m. in Sweden and it's still daytime outside. You guys, they were laughing at me. Then I remember, like, we had learned something like this in school, and I totally forgot that, you know, Sweden is one of those countries that have a longer day during this summer period and a shorter night, you guys. So that was something that was so strange for me, and I got laughed at because I didn't know or had forgotten. So it was so strange. I had to call my sister on Skype. I was like, look, I was showing her out. I was like, look, it's 11 p.m. and it's still sunny outside. And you know, it was funny. But guys, that's one thing you want to remember if you're moving to Sweden, that they have a very longer day during the sunny or this summer period, and the winter time it's so short. They have a very short day when it's winter and longer nights, and that in its own can be very depressing if you are not a strong person. Even if you're a strong person, sometimes that darkness gets to you. Can you imagine? It gets dark about 3 p.m. during the daytime. Dark, like pitch dark. I'm not talking about, it's kind of, like gray or something. No, I'm talking about darkness, guys. It gets dark like 3 p.m. during the day, and it gets, the light comes again only the next day, like 7 a.m. Sometimes it's so depressing. You go to work very early, like me. I go to work early, sometimes like 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm leaving the house. I'm leaving the house in darkness. I close from work like 4 p.m. I'm back home, say 5 p.m. and I'm coming home when it's already dark outside. Just imagine the darkness, and that can eat to your soul. On another video, I'm going to give you guys tips on how we keep it happy when it's winter or when it's, the darkness. It's not easy. So that's one thing I wished I knew about Sweden before moving. The weather, how it changes and everything. And it's crazy. Sometimes even in the summer, guys, you could look out the window and you're looking, oh, it's sunny outside, it's going to be a beautiful day. And you just go out, 2 hours later, it's raining cats and dogs. Like the weather can just flip from that sun to rain. You guys, sometimes you'll be like, oh, in Sweden, you just have to be ready. Get ready. How you dress is how you dress. That matters. You have to think about what you wear, especially during the winter. Even if it's summer, you're going out, have like a small jacket or something in your bag, because it might just get cold. So yes, I don't want to bore you guys about the snow and the cold, how sometimes it can get to like -25. I kid you not. Yes, -25. That's colder than your freezer. Let's not talk about that bit. You guys know that's Northern Europe for you, Sweden to be precise. So yes, the second thing I want to talk about, that I wished I knew before moving to Sweden, it's about time. Time, guys. Time is very important in Sweden. If you're invited to an event and they tell you 4 p.m., don't come at 3:30. You're considered rude. Come at 4. When you say 4 at like when the clock strikes like 12, 4, like 12, and the short, we say the long hand and the short hand. Let me say like a child right now. When it strikes at 4, that's when you're supposed to knock on the door. Don't come after 4. Don't come before 4. Come at 4. It's very important in Sweden, guys. I don't want to give you people a story of what happened. When we want to do this black man time thing. Oh my goodness. If you do black man time before you get there, the event is over and you're looked at as a foolish person. Don't go and stupefy yourself. Get there on time. And don't get there too early either. It's better you get there earlier. You sit outside and wait. Then when it's time, you go in. So if you're invited for an event, please take it to mind that you have to keep it to time. And at workplace too, it's very important for your workplace environment. If you're running late, you feel sometimes we are human, things happen. You have to call and inform the other people that you're coming late because of this, because of that, but you're on the way. You have to make that call. That's the call that will make you look responsible. Don't come late. In case you're wondering what African time is or black man time is, I used to think it was a Cameroonian thing until I moved to Sweden. And I realized that it's an African thing, because Nigerians will do the same thing. Zambians will do the same thing. Tanzania. It's crazy, guys. I don't know what. But I'm trying, or we are trying, because I know a lot of, African people who are trying to cut away from that culture, because it's a canker worm. It has eaten, like the African time thing is you're invited for an event. They will tell you 4 o'clock. Then you'll be saying, no, I can't go there at 4 o'clock. I don't want to be the first person there. Let me just wait a little bit and get there like 5 o'clock, because I don't want some people to be there already before I come. I don't want to be the first person. That's our mentality. And guys, that's so wrong, because we could meet. I don't know, it's funny. But then, know and take it from me. If you're invited to an event in Sweden, please keep to time. Time is important. Like time. Oh my goodness. So yes, the third thing I wished I knew before moving to Sweden. Guys, please, if I tell you this, don't laugh at me when I get to my story part. Take off your shoes when you go visiting somebody. Like it is a must. Unless the person tells you, no, you can keep your shoes on, which they seldom do. Just be going with the mindset or getting ready that you have to take off your shoes. Oh my goodness. When I think about this story, how I embarrassed myself, guys. You don't want to know it. If you're visiting somebody, especially in their homes, you come, you knock on the door, they welcome you in. It's just natural that you start taking off your shoe. If you're wearing like normal, whatever shoe you're wearing, you have to take it off. You have to take it off. And you have to wear your sock, guys. Wear socks when you're visiting somebody, because it is not allowed, or it is considered very rude to walk in bare feet in somebody's house. You have to wear your sock to cover your toes or your feet. Like, put that in mind. It so happened to me that, you know, when I just moved to Sweden, we're supposed to visit a family. And you know, back there, wearing shoe and sock is not like a Cameroonian thing, because Cameroon is very warm. Now I'm explaining to my non-African or non-Cameroonian subscribers. Cameroon is very warm, guys. We wear mostly flip-flops or sandals, or you know, these ballerina shoes and stuff. Those are the kind of things that we ladies wear a lot. You guys, Sweden, I quickly realized that with the weather conditions, flip-flops or those is not like, we do wear those in the summer, but you know, most times it's cold, so you have to wear your sock, you know, to keep warmth and stuff. So this day we're supposed to be visiting someone, and you know, and I wear socks. I didn't go out with the mindset that I was going to take off my shoes. I just hadn't like, they were like, we're going. I was like, okay, let me just wear my sneakers. And I was looking for my sock, and I didn't find matching sock. You know, like there are some mixed match sock that are cute to look at. The one I'm talking about is not cute. You know, we can take a black old sock somewhere, one side you just wear on one foot, then you just like, oh, this green, from where you just pick it and put it on another foot. That's what happened to me. And I'm not telling you, this is not cute sock, guy. It was old and it was rickety, and it was like some had holes in it. I just like, oh, let me just wear it to protect my feet for my shoe so I don't sweat and stuff like that. And I had it on and went to this house, and I was supposed to take off my shoes. Oh my God. When we got there, I saw that everybody was taking off their shoes. I'm like, do we have to? They was like, yeah, you have to take off your shoes, Dora. I was like, oh my God. Then I remember the kind of sock I had in my shoe. Oh my God. Then I took out my sock. I was like, okay, can I not just take out my shoe? Then I was like, can I not just take off my socks as well? They were like, no, you have to put on your sock when you're going in. Then I had to wear back that sock. I was walking like a ghost. I didn't want anybody to look at my feet. Like myself, I didn't want to look at my feet because I knew what I had down there, guys. So when I came and sat on the chair that I was given, I had to, you know, when you fold your legs and you have them hidden behind, that's what I had to do just to look like a human being. So yes, guys, before you move to Sweden, know that it's imperative that you have your shoes on, and you take off your wear sock where you're wearing your shoes. The fourth thing that I wished I knew before moving to Sweden, oh my God, it's that Sweden is a very, very, very environmental friendly country. Very friendly, like environmentally friendly, guys. We recycle. Recycling is a thing. Like, it's a thing. It's like I think they should even be, when they read you your rights or they tell you what you have to tell you, recycling, thou shalt recycle. So you know it's that big in Sweden. You guys, in other countries, people they can pile up the trash, just have it in a bag and they throw it out. And the recycling company now, you know, recycles for them. Here in Sweden, everybody recycles for themselves. If you want to have a house and you don't recycle, then you have to pay extra money for them to recycle for you. So it's important that you recycle. Like in most areas, people stay in apartments, so they have like a house where everybody goes there to throw trash, like a house, guys. We call it like the trash room, if I just translate it directly. So yes, when you go there, you have like a container for cans, you have a container for plastics, you have a different container for papers, you have a different container for newspapers or cartons and stuff. It's sorted like, you know, different containers for different things. So when you come there with your bag, you have to sort. So it's very important. And even if you go to shops to buy like, you know, these soda drinks and stuff, if it is sold for like, let's say sold for 10 crowns, they sell it, or the price is like 10 crowns. No, they always add extra 2 crowns to it. The 2 crowns is for the bottle or the container that is sold in. So when you're done drinking your drink, you can come back now and recycle the container, and they give you back your 2 crowns. So people still don't care, they still throw it about, and we have people who go about picking those containers. So if you come to Sweden, don't be surprised that you see people with bags going onto trash cans and they are sorting. They are looking for money. I call it looking for money because those things cost money. They pick, they go back to the grocery shops or the, you know, and they recycle, and they have money. Somebody can pick a whole bag, like, you know, the black, a trash bag. Somebody could pick that filled, and you go to the shop and you recycle. You can have like, let's say 100 crowns or more, 200 crowns, like that's like $10 or $20 if you're that strong. People do that, and it costs them, they gain money from that. So that's one thing that is very important in Sweden. You have to think about recycling. Inspectors of the trash room, so by the time you pass with your bags, you're going to throw trash, they just follow you behind like they don't have anything. You don't know, they act like they're coming to also throw trash, but they're coming there to supervise or to watch what you're doing. So immediately you just make a mistake to take a paper and throw where you're supposed to have plastics, they'll be like, no, pick it and put it back. Like, yes, we have those trash room police. So yeah, recycling is very important in Sweden, guys. So yes, I hope you're enjoying this so far. And please, if you enjoy this kind of videos, please leave me a comment on this comment section so we make more of this. Yes, the 5th thing that I wished I knew about Sweden before moving here, it's that it's only one shop, guys. One shop that is allowed to sell alcohol that's higher than 3.5%. Yeah, let that sink in. One shop, guys, that's allowed. So, and that shop is called Systembolaget. You guys, other grocery shops can sell some alcohol, but it's very, you know, low alcohol content, like 1%, you know, less than 3.5 they can sell, but it's just Systembolaget that sells. So yes, before you come to Sweden, know that's a thing in Sweden. We are not like other countries, like say Germany. We can buy alcohol from all the shops, or sometimes when our friends come from Germany to visit us here in Sweden, they laugh at us. They be like, you guys cannot even drink alcohol, things like that. But yeah, it's very controlled. Alcohol is controlled in Sweden, guys. So if you have a party, say Saturdays, or you know, when you have to go and buy your alcohol on time and store it at home. If not, you might risk, or if your alcohol gets finished when you have a party, I'm sorry, if you didn't buy enough, then there's not going to be alcohol, because you know, all the shops, they close on time. It's very important that you think about it. So yes, you could pick something on the gift shop when you're entering Sweden, get you something, or if you're coming from Germany, just buy some good alcohol for your traveling here, because Systembolaget is not open all the time. It has like fixed times that is open, and it's very important. You know that Cameroon, we don't have this trouble, guys, because Cameroon, you can buy alcohol, like we have like off license and on license. You could buy alcohol as much as you want. You guys, everybody sells it, but they do have license though, but a lot of people sell, a lot of different shops, they do sell alcohol. But in Sweden, it's so regulated, you have no idea. Like, and another thing that you have to know, guys, you have to be above 21 years of age to be able to buy alcohol. Let that sink in. You have to be 21 year, or is it 21 or 18? I have to check that. I'll write it on the screen because I'll research. If you're younger than that, you go to buy alcohol, they refuse to sell for you because they always ask for ID card before you pay. Like, you pick your alcohol, you come to the cashier, they ask you, can I have your ID card? If you say you don't have an ID card, they'll be like, I'm sorry, we are not selling for you. Yes, it's a thing. They'll say they refuse selling, and you have to get out of the shop. So yes, you have to go with your ID card to show how old you are, if you're old enough to buy alcohol, Unlike my country, Cameroon. In Cameroon, you can send a child to the shop to buy alcohol for you, or cigarettes, but they trust that child is buying to go give the adults that has sent them. So it's a thing in Cameroon. You can send anybody, child of 5, 10, 15 years, can go and buy alcohol and bring to you. And of course, they are not allowed to drink, even though some are drinking. You didn't hear from me, but yes, it's a thing, guys. You have to be old enough to buy alcohol, and you have to show your ID card before you're sold alcohol. So yes, guys, guys, because this video is long, we're going to do a 2-part video. So I'm going to post this first part and post it to second, because if I have to talk all the things in one video, it's too long, guys. So yes, we are going to cut it into 2. So if this is, we're going to share it in 2 parts. So part 1 and part 2 will be coming. So I hope you watch the part 2 as well. It's still 10 things I wished I knew about Sweden before moving to Sweden. Thank you guys for watching.